Welcome to another episode of the Artist Marketing Formula podcast. All right, this is the podcast where I explain to artists, craftsmen, specialty small business owners how easy it is to have online success. And not just online success, but sustainable online success. My question for you today is, what are you waiting for? The world has changed. You need to figure out how to sell your work online. And that's what this podcast is about. That's what I'm here to help you with today. And again, what I've done today is I've taken questions off of my YouTube channel, and I've decided to answer those questions here on the podcast because I know so many viewers have the same kinds of questions. So we're going to get into another Q&A with this podcast. I want to help you accelerate your understanding of what it takes to succeed online, okay? And let me find that question. All right, today, this one is actually a three-part question. This is from Rachel Osborne, Sedona, Arizona. Okay, Rachel is a painter. She wants to know, three parts, okay? Is it really possible to have sustainable online success? Part two, what is the trick or secret to that success? And then the third part of the question is, what would you tell me to beware of or to watch out for? Okay, Rachel. First of all, is it really possible to have sustainable online success? The answer is absolutely, 100%. You already knew I was going to tell you that. That's what this podcast has been about. But I want to prove it to you. I want to show you that online success is not only possible, but there are artists by the thousands having online success that's sustainable. And they've been doing this for years. Okay, this is not new. What is new is how easy it is to do. What is new is the fact that the tools are getting better and better and better to help you. There are more free tools today than there were months ago and years ago. And so it's amazing what's available to specialty small business owners right now to have this online success. And that's what I want to show you some of that today. All right, so let me share my screen, and I'm going to I want to give you a little bit of evidence for why I get so excited about all of these things and why I say it's never been easier. So let me get this out of the way. And this is a Forbes article, happens to be from 2018. Not really that important because it only makes it more powerful knowing that these numbers are even higher now in 2020. This is a story about Iris Scott. Okay, Iris Scott in 2018 sold over $1 million worth of her work on her website. Okay, here's another story. 26-year-old artist makes 40% of his sales on or through Instagram. Okay, let me show you another story. Got to bounce around my computer here just a little bit. $50,000 selling art on Facebook. Okay. Art sales are on the increase. You need to understand this. The COVID-19 crisis has done nothing but increase online art sales. It's insane what's available out there that so many artists are not taking advantage of. And that's why I'm here today to show you these things. Online art market continues to soar. It's the best quarter ever, July 13, 2020. Do you see why I say it's never been a better time to be an artist or a craftsperson, a specialty small business owner, small brands succeeding online? It's never been easier than it is now to do this. Let me show you something else. This is inside my own private student mastermind group for my students. Okay, my students. Here's just a quick post from Sean. I just sold a painting, $280, 11 paintings so far this month. Okay, this was in June, okay? Online success is happening in a wide spectrum of specialty small businesses for a wide spectrum of specialty small business owners. Okay, I work with real estate agents. I work with specialty food businesses. I work with sculptors and jewelers and painters and photographers. In fact, while we're on this page, let me just show you something just to give you a feel for, these are the students that are enrolled in my course. And that's not what I'm here today to talk to you about, but I just wanted you to see that the online success it's not just focused on one niche. It's not just painters. It's not just photographers. It's any small business owner that understands how to use the tools of the internet to have online success, right? It's understanding how to use these free marketing tools. That's what online success is all about. Once you understand how to use them and you stay focused on a clear path, that's when you have success. So let me show you something here, because one of the things that that Rachel asked is, what is the trick or the secret to online success? All right. Well, the trick and the secret is to be focused in what you're doing from a marketing standpoint, is to have an absolute focus so that you don't get scattered all around the internet and dilute your efforts, spend a lot of money, and conclude that nothing online works because you were spread too thin, you were not focused, and you just didn't know what you were doing. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. If you focus at understanding how to harness the power of the free tools available to you on social media platforms, when you focus on that, and that's what I've done with my own business over the last 6 years, is I've focused on understanding how to use these free tools. And I've taken a business that was a complete on-the-road business, traveling to shows, 30 to 40 shows a year, to a 100% online business where I'm selling 4 times the amount of work in a given year online than I used to do at shows. Okay, so that's what happens when you focus, right? Focus on using the right tools, the free tools. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're a painter, and I just want to show you how powerful some of these tools are. Let's say you paint in a contemporary style. Okay, so we're going to target people who are fans of abstract art, contemporary art, modern art. All right, but we also want to make sure we don't just want to do a shotgun approach to a massive amount of people. That's one of the problems that people have with using Facebook and Instagram to do the marketing, is they don't know how to laser target and layer their targeting to get very focused. And they also don't know what it is that they should put in front of people. If you put the wrong thing in front of people, they just don't come into your world. This whole marketing online game is all about understanding what to put in front of the right people and how to bring them into your world, and what to do with them when you have them in your world so they stay in your world and they become repeat loyal customers. They become your best sales force. That's what I teach you how to do in my course. And let me just stop right here for a second, because sometimes I get kind of long with these podcasts. I want to remind you that I have a free masterclass that I teach every day online. Okay, that's what my YouTube channel is all about. I have that channel because I like to teach students. I like to teach artists. I like to teach specialty small business owners. I like to teach you how to have online success. And I go pretty deep on this masterclass. So I want you to take advantage of that. In the description below this video is a link for you to register for that free masterclass. All right, so click on that link, wait to the end of this video, but click on that link, register for the next free masterclass that fits your schedule, and let me teach you how to have sustainable online success. All right, now back to my example here. So if you're a contemporary artist and you're selling your work to, you need to get in front of the people that are going to be able to have a propensity to want to buy your work, but also have the money to buy your work. Okay, so we're always trying to get in front of the correct customers. That's what it's all about. People who will like what we create and also can afford to buy what we create. All right, so we're going to do this category. Then they also must match this category. Well, what is this category? This is Architectural Digest, Dwell Magazine, Wallpaper Magazine. These are high-end magazines that will be of high interest to people who are interested in interior design of their homes, okay? And we also want to do interior design interest. We also want to make sure these people so they have to also match, right? This is really important. They have to also match let's make sure they're in a luxury category, because let's assume that our work is high end, that we're selling $20,000, $30,000 originals. All right, so we want this category: luxury lifestyle, luxury resorts, luxury goods. Okay. Now, how can we further qualify our customers? How do we know they collect art? How do we know they're interested in art? Let's really make sure we're honing in on the right people. We don't want a broad shotgun approach. All right, we want to focus on people that we know are going to be interested in our work. All right, so let's use some categories here, like Christie's Art Auction House, Sotheby's Art Auction House, and a couple of the big art collecting art festivals, okay? And that's what we have in this category. Now, this is an audience of 1,600,000 people in the US, okay? We can get in front of 1.4 to 4.2 thousand people a day, all right? So that's the daily reach. I teach you in my course how to make sure you always hit this high end, okay? It's a very simple strategy. Using these platforms strategically is how you win online. So strategy is what my course is all about. I teach strategy in my course. So it's not about using these tools by themselves. If you go in, you try and use these tools by themselves, that's how you spend a lot of money and get zero results. When you go in and use these tools with strategy, that's how you spend very little money and get amazing results. That's what I teach my students how to do. Let me show you something else here. Let's say you're a photographer. Okay, let's say you do fine art photography. All right, so we're going to look for fans of your work. All right, so fans of fine art photography, fans of photography. But let's say you're a landscape photographer or a nature photographer. Okay, so you're doing all outside photography, landscape, nature, wildlife. All right, so that's the category we want next. They must also match this category. Absolutely essential. But again, we don't want to do a shotgun approach. All right, we really want people that we know they collect art. We know these people have purchased in the past fine art photography in our category. That's what we want. We want to be in front of those people. So we're going to use fine art as a category. We're also going to use interior design magazines because we want to know that they put art on their walls. How do we know that? Well, we can narrow down this audience to people who most likely do that because of the magazines they read. We could also put websites in this category. There's a lot of things we can put in here to help us narrow down our customers. Next thing we want to do is we want to make sure even further that we know these people collect art. And we know that if we go to use interests that are only interests for people who are collecting art. It's that simple. So by narrowing this audience down, we have gotten an audience that started with millions of people in it. We've got it down to 830,000 people in the United States who are absolutely going to be interested in the work we create. Okay, that's one of the parts to a strategy that I've designed inside of my course. All right, so this is a piece. This is not the whole strategy, it's a piece. It's the targeting piece that kicks off a $1 a day ad. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. It's just one piece. The reason I show you this is I want you to see the potential. So I want you to see something. Let's go back to, I guess maybe that page is gone. All right, so I'm not going to go back to it, but I'm going to talk to you about it. I want you to remember that I showed you an artist who sold $1 million worth of her work from her website in 2018. And I'm sure she sold probably 2 million the following year. And in 2020, who knows what the number is? Okay, the reason I'm bringing her up again is because I want you to know she's using my strategies. Okay, when you use the right strategies, those are the kind of sales you have online. All right, and so it's not about can you succeed online. So let's go back to Rachel's question. Can you succeed selling your work online? Is it possible to have sustainable online success? The answer is yes, but it's only yes if you pay attention to the strategies that you're using and you stay focused. Otherwise, it is so easy to go online and do the wrong things and spend a lot of money and get diluted in your efforts, spending a bunch of time, spending a bunch of money, and getting no results. It is very easy to do that. But when you focus And that's the reason I showed you some of these other artists who are having online success. And I showed you the trends in the art industry, online sales of art, and everything that specialty small business owners produce are on the increase. Small brand success online is exploding, all right? And it explodes for businesses and brands and small business owners, individuals who understand how to focus and execute strategies at work. Now remember, sign up for my free masterclass, all right? The link is down below. Let me get to the last question that Rachel had here. What would you tell me to beware of or watch out for? Right? So this is the problem with the internet. What I would tell you, Rachel, to beware of are all the traps that are on the internet that will suck in your time and suck in your money and not give you anything in return. There are people bombarding you with advertisements trying to get you into the newest, latest, and greatest whatever. Maybe it's a tool for optimizing your website. Maybe it's a tool for making videos. Maybe it's an email platform that some advertisement is telling you, you've got to learn email marketing. You've got to learn this. You've got to learn that. The problem is any one of these things can suck away so much of your time and money that you will end up concluding that online marketing doesn't work. That's what you have to be aware of. You have to get yourself involved with someone like myself who teaches artists and specialty small business owners the one clear path to focus on, okay, for sustainable online success. You need to hook up with somebody who has taken a business that is similar to your business, taken it from the real world example of traveling to art festivals or selling at art galleries or selling in a brick and mortar store, taking that real world business and taking it online and succeeded again and again and again in a repeatable, sustainable way. You need to hook up with somebody like that who can show you everything that they've done. That's what my coaching is all about. I show you all the parts and pieces. I show you how I weave together strategies, human psychology, Facebook and Instagram algorithms, artificial intelligence that runs the internet. Okay, I show you how to weave that together into strategies that produce sustainable online success. All right, so register for my free masterclass so you can get involved with that. All right, I want to teach you how to have online success. The other thing I would tell Rachel is, what else do I need to be aware of, to stay away from, to be cautious of out there on the internet? One of the things that I see sucking in so many artists and so many small business owners are these online platforms that are trying to sell you their platform as the end product that you need to have online success. And that just it could not be further from the truth. An online platform where you upload your work and you pay thousands of dollars to have access to this platform, and then you pay that every year or every month, you keep paying to have access to this platform. That platform does not equal online success. You want to steer clear from these people that are telling you that their platform and you just being on their platform will equal online success, because that's not the case. You want to steer clear of people who are trying to sell you membership to a platform and then telling you that they're going to also help you with marketing when the platform is their main business, and the marketing that they supposedly are going to help you with, that is thrown in there as kind of a bone. They're throwing you a bone because they really don't have anything other than a platform to sell you. You want to steer clear of those guys, because that's not how you have online success. The way you have online success is you have to understand how do you find your customers. All right, that is vital. In fact, let me get out of this screen share here so you and I can be talking to each other. You need to understand how to find your customers. That's what online success is all about. All right, strategically getting in front of the right people, and very specifically the right people. All right, you need to know how to laser target the right people. Then you need to know how to take your laser targeting understanding and couple that with using algorithms and artificial intelligence to further refine a targeted audience. So you can take a targeted audience and then use the power of AI to refine it to be just the people who are really interested in what you create. and I teach you strategies how to do that. All right, so online success comes from working with someone who is having online success in your industry. All right, so specialty small business owners, artists, craftsmen, food business, restaurants, real estate agents, drone pilots, any owner-operated specialty small business, yoga instructors, coaches, teachers, all of those types of businesses, small businesses, are the types of businesses that I work with. So I'd love to work with you, but first what I want you to do is come to some of my free training, all right? Click the registration link below this video and register for my next free masterclass. My phone number is down there below as well. Reach out, give me a call, go to my YouTube channel, check out my other YouTube videos. All right, there's lots of things I like to teach to specialty small business owners, and it's all the tools and the specific focus path to sustainable online success. That's what I like sharing with you. Grab the link below, register for the free masterclass. I love teaching small business owners how to win online. It's never been easier. People are doing it by the thousands, and there's a clear path to follow. There's a reason that success follows the ones who focus on the right things. And I'd like to show you what those things are. So I'll see you inside the next masterclass. Peace, my friend.